Managed to catch the game. Let me hear from you. Send us a message. Let me know what you thought of the match. Whether some players did themselves any favors, who impressed you, who didn't impress you. What did you make of Uving Otuado himself? Are there any lessons we can pick from this game? I've seen quite a number of people a bit unhappy with the way the game went. What particularly about the game were you unhappy with if you were not happy? And if you were impressed, what particularly impressed you? Any ideas about team building going forward? Because we don't have the luxury of time, unfortunately, because after this, we're not playing at the AFCON, which means that our team will not meet until March next year. That is a long time without our players together. The ones who have qualified for the World Cup and qualified for the AFCON, they will play massive competitive games in December through to January. We will not. So, I'm interested in how you think Otto should even approach the Tuesday game with the benefit of today's game in mind. And then yesterday, Nigeria, they left it super, super late to beat Gabon by 4-1 and progress to the final of the World Cup playoffs, where they will take on DR Congo, who also left it late to beat Cameroon by 1-0. Chancel Mbemba, the captain, stepping up very, very late on. Those two will play against each other on Sunday at 7 p.m. We'll try and look ahead to that match as well. And the other thing we'll look at is the European qualifiers, and there's a lot of drama from Portugal's camp. Only last week did we come here and debate massively about Cristiano Ronaldo's thoughts on the FIFA World Cup, where he said it wasn't his dream to win the World Cup. Well, I guess that's what inspired his performance yesterday. He got sent off in defeat to the Republic of Ireland, which means that Cristiano Ronaldo could miss the first two matches of Portugal at the FIFA World Cup next year. He could miss the first two matches of Portugal at the FIFA World Cup. So they say speak positive things into your life. When you speak in a certain way, then God listens. If it's not your dream, so now the World Cup, no. Oh, Chale, Cristiano, Tai Chi, red card. Now, he could miss the first two matches of the World Cup. We'll get into that a little later on the show. The show is proudly brought to you by Betway and Petrosol. And we are live and interactive. The number you can send your messages to is 055-11-11-997. All the questions are asked. You have answers. Let me hear from you. 055-11-11-997. Let's hear from you, your thoughts on the Black Stars, even the budget for the World Cup. The sports minister said he wouldn't recommend for us to take supporters or for the government to sponsor supporters to the World Cup. 150 million, no. Where are we going to spend it? Is it all budgeted for the team all the way to the final? That's how we always budget anyway. So, interesting thoughts there as well. The guys are seated here in the studio. Philip Chichofa Achrim is here. How you doing, my friend? That's nice. Very well dressed. You're always looking sharp.
Thank you.
You understand what I mean? Polo shirt, then you tuck in, then you ball belt. That's like it's like you're going to play golf.
Also, ball belts. Who plays golf with a loafer?
Okay, fine. No belt.
I wearing belts?
No belt. Khaki.
You see, he has started again.
Khaki pants, white polo. You tuck
side
in.
Hooks. Nobody goes to play golf with side hooks.
The loafer they wear, no. The only reason you wore that here is because this place is full of tiles. So the golf shoes, no, will not, so you change in the car. It's like when we organize the Betway Tumu Cup, right?
Yeah.
The people a lot of the people had never played on AstroTurf before. Yeah. So they came with the normal Kambu. The one with the flat, the one we used to, Chale.
Yeah.
As Danike.
You be slipping.
You can be going and your speed will increase all of a sudden. You don't know. Or he can be running forward and be going back. Danny K is here as well. How are you doing, my friend? We've not heard the bed man in a while. One more time. Oh, Chale! Oh, Chale! Oh, and ladies and gentlemen, drum roll for the 2025 GJA Sports Journalist of the Year, Muftau Nabila Abdullahi. Back to back. Nabila, congratulations one more time.
Thank you.
Good to have you on the show. We are very proud of you. Yeah.
Yep.
What happened in the Kumasi day? Did you sleep over? You went on Friday, right?
Yeah.
Took the award on Saturday, and then flew back.
Yes.
So you spent Friday night there.
Yes.
What did you do? Then
Nothing. I slept.
Where did they keep you guys?
Rich condos.
Risk condos. Okay.
Oh, rich condos.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a nice place.
It's a very nice place, actually.
Nice place.
We were in the same place with the Chief Justice. At the time he was acting, now he's Chief Justice, actually. It's a very beautiful place. Very nice. Yeah.
Nice.
We really had fun.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful place, yeah.
And Muntaka handed you your award, right?
Yes.
The Interior Minister.
Yes.
Oh, that's nice.
The
That
firm
is
handshake.
spot it.
Sure.
Now go for the
The hat-trick.
Repeat.
Back to back. Now three.
Mufti, we are in fact we are very proud of you.
Don't mean actually.
You know, we're very proud of you. Tell me like a bit about the story, the award-winning story, because sometimes people think that these things happen. Exactly.
Like you're sleeping on it.
You bob. So Mufti, tell me a bit more about the award-winning story which you published last year. No long talk. You have 2 minutes.
No, I'm not going to read the whole piece or what.
No. So, just tell me about like, the whole.
It was basically the story about Treehound, that American-born Ghanaian based in the Northeast region, Nalerigo to be precise. He set up a tricycle club in Northeast, and he has about 40 to 50 kids with him. He's training them. And the kind of environment that they train, it's not one that anyone would look at and say, this is something you can do. Go and compete against those who have the best of environments to train and win some medals. However, he left the shores of the country. He went to the US for a championship and won a silver medal. And when I saw the tweet from his father about it, in fact, the story was on our faces actually. When I saw the tweet, and in fact, you had even asked that Michael should conduct the interview, but when I texted the father got back to me. We had an interview. I wrote the story. The father sent me the videos of the environment they train and all that, and the boy narrated their journey and every single thing, and I pieced it together. I don't know how to put it, but actually maybe per what the judges saw among the lot that was submitted, it was one of the best stories submitted by the because I was made to understand that the sports category was the most subscribed category for the GJ Awards in this year's awards event. However, that all came tough, and I was given the award.
You spotted.
I'm very proud of you.
Thank you.
So Michelle Queno blew an award-winning opportunity.
No, but it also depends on how you tell the story.
Yeah. I just kidding. Don't mind me. So listen, folks, there you have it. So Muftau Nabila Abdullahi, back-to-back GJ Sports Journalist of the Year. So listen, we have quite a lot of things to go through, guys. I believe that we all caught glimpses of the game today. It started at 10:20 a.m. and by 12:30 it was over. Ghana had lost by 2-0 against Japan, conceded a goal either half, and it is what it is. But there was some really unfortunate news from the game. Abu Francis, who was handed a start in this particular match in midfield, he broke his leg. Let me just put it in simple terms. And it wasn't even, in fact, he had gone in to tackle a Japanese player, put his foot in front of the Japanese player as he was about to kick the ball, and then he kicks his leg as he tries to kick the ball because Francis had put his foot between the ball and the Japanese player. And the images are horrific. Horrific. And you don't want a player suffering that kind of injury in a game like this where he's supposed to be impressing the managers for a chance to be included in the World Cup squad. So it's a very, very unfortunate development. So that's the only thing I can say about what happened. But it was an exercise, and I'm sure the guys have picked lots of lessons about how the game went and all of that. So I'm going to go around and ask them, beginning with you, Sicho. I mean, I don't know. What did you make of the game? Any positives, any negatives, any great opportunities, missed opportunities? What did you make of those 90 minutes?
It's a huge missed opportunity for Otto and the Black Stars. And a lot of it is no fault of Otto. But whatever circumstances there was or they were coming into the game, it's a missed opportunity. That is because Ghana's qualified to the World Cup. Mm-hmm. Between now and the World Cup, we're unlikely to have a lot of high-profile competitive fixtures to test our team. Mm-hmm. I still think Ghana's team is a little bit unsettled. We are not too sure how we want to play. Mm-hmm. Very important players in the team are still not necessarily settled into positions where Otto knows what he wants to get from them. So he would have needed all his certain players, the players he's certain that he's going to use in the competitions or in the World Cup, to be available to try what the real methods are going to be like. All the ideas that he's got ahead of the World Cup are going to look like with the team. Unfortunately, he didn't have a lot of those players available. His number one goalkeeper didn't arrive on time, so he couldn't start. There wasn't Jiku, who obviously is going to start at the World Cup. There was no Thomas Partey, there was no Mohamed Kudus, there was no Captain Jordan Ayew. So that's the entire spine of the team not available for the coach to work with. And you're playing against, they're in many bigger games than Japan. They are one of the best teams in the world. True. At least the best team in Asia, one of them. So when you're going to play against Japan, you want to test your team. You want to feel how your team will respond to the quality that they have, the challenges that they will throw at your team. And Ghana has missed the opportunity because as it stands, the team that he played today, when all his players are available, they won't start. That is the fact. That is certain. They won't start. So if there were problems, if there are going to be problems with his A team, he doesn't know against a team like Japan.
Which is the quality you meet at the World Cup.
You meet at the World Cup, right? Or when you the farther you go, the kind of quality you expected to meet. So it's a hugely missed opportunity. Again, also because Ghana won't be at the AFCON. So you could have said, okay, these friendlies have come in time. We are going to use that to prepare for the AFCON. So some players are not going to be there, but no yawa. The AFCON comes, we will still learn a lot more about our players because Ghana's not going to be at the AFCON. So these games are golden opportunities for us too.
We don't have too many chances.
We don't have chances at all, right? Because we go and play against South Korea, then we've got another window. Then the window prior to the World Cup, which at least 2 games. So we practically have, after this Japan game, we've got about maybe some 5 games to test ourselves. So that is why I feel like it's a missed opportunity.
When comparatively, others could have as many as 10 matches. Double that.
Yes. Yeah, others could have doubled that. So I think that is where the missed opportunities. However, then it gave him an opportunity to see players that otherwise he would not have played. We saw Joseph Annan in post today. The coaches will assess him.
What did you make of him?
Difficult because look, and I've always been one of those who think that starting a player because they have not had game time with the team in the midst of players who are not the best players in the team does decent players no favors. Mm-hmm. So Joseph Annan could be a decent goalkeeper, but he's not playing with the first choice backline.
There's that.
So
and that's a fair point.
He's almost exposed. Abu Francis could have been, unfortunately for his injury, can be a great midfielder, but he's not playing with the best defenders behind him and the best attackers in front of him.
Or the best partners.
Or the best partners in midfield. So, I mean, the reason I didn't necessarily say midfield now is because maybe Sibo's marginally becoming Ghana's number 1 DM. So you are playing alongside Sibo.
He himself today.
Although Sibo no crash some way. But around you do you have the Kudus? Do you have the Partey? Do you have the Jordan? So it could be for example, if you played Antoniana in a very ordinary team in any friendly game, you probably would have missed out on his ability and his quality.
True.
Because in that game, the whole team would have been dysfunctional and be like, Antoniana created the boy, so but he's played alongside AC and Muntari, Steven Apia, Asamoah Gyan, The Rock, Kojasama, John Pencil. And you see how important it can be to that. He's not the biggest name, but he could be the most functional. So it's difficult for me to judge Joseph Annan because he played in a team that was completely dysfunctional by no fault of his. But I also think there's a mentality issue with him. Not necessarily like whether high mental or not. I think, and I was discussing with that, I think players sometimes, they see what we tweet. They see all the arguments you Ghanaians make on social media.
Of course they do. They have mobile phones.
Sometimes it plays on their minds.
What do you think played into Joseph Anna's mind?
I was thinking he was forcing too hard.
On what
to
particularly?
do what people claim Asari doesn't know how to do. He was forcing too hard to pass the ball when he shouldn't have. He was forcing too hard to set Ghana on a counter-attack, fast counter-attack, when the team needed to breathe because Japan were controlling the game so well. And everybody says, Asari is not a great passer of the ball. So he wants to show you he's a great passer of the ball. Asari can set the team
Isn't that who he is, though? Because I think when people have talked about his qualities, it's one quality people have extolled. So maybe he was just playing his game.
That's a fair point. I think I'll lean towards that.
Yeah.
So maybe then his game style didn't help us today.
Perhaps.
Because we needed to be a bit calmer. I think we needed to be a bit...
What about our offensive players?
Nothing.
That's where I really want us to talk
Nothing,
about.
absolutely
Because,
nothing.
I mean...
But it's because of the framework behind them. Like the entire team... Look, it's impossible to... It's a stuff.
I understand you,
Yeah.
but we've also seen situations, to be fair, look, you make a very good point, and I agree with you to some extent. I'm only also saying that we've seen instances where good players have come into really poor teams and their quality has shown through. A good example would be Kofi Tre. We were so bad at AFCON 2021, but anybody that watched that one player, you just knew that he was superb. You understand? So sometimes I get your point.
Your point is fair. I just think that we didn't offer anything in attack, really, because we didn't see a lot of the ball. We couldn't keep the ball to put passes together. At some point, we were playing in survival mode. We just wanted to make sure we're not being walloped. So we just sat in, made it compact.
We didn't want to repeat. For the last time we played Japan, we lost 4-1.
4-1. Quick. Like easy and simple. And that was after they took their leg off the pedal. Like after some time, they're like
60 minutes, they stopped playing.
Yeah, like calmer. So we were at some point. It was almost like Charlie. You know the B, so you make you hold down. The one no, make you manage the one. So on offensive end, we never really gave them anything to feed on, right? And so yeah, I think like I said, missed opportunity. Top players were not available. Some decent players who could have combined well with top players didn't also look quite good. But yeah, we've got another chance to play on Tuesday. When they take the pitch again, maybe we'll see something else.
That okay. Give me some positive. Sijo didn't seem...
True.
You see, the honest truth is that sometimes these things must happen.
Is there a dishonest truth?
Yeah. Especially in 2025. Where now there's your truth, my truth, his truth, their truth.
And the truth.
And there is the truth. And there's the truth.
That thing I've never... Every time I hear it, it feels like I'm listening to nonsense.
Yeah, so there's an honest truth. And there's
your truth. In any situation, there's your truth, my truth, and the truth. What are you talking about?
The word is
The
words for you. No, but friends, see, Sicho has made the point. The point is, and I'm saying sometimes I'm happy these things happen because if you are smart enough and you assess the situation, you look back and say, okay, fine, like this is what it is. And what I'm saying is, the football they play on the pitch is not FIFA. It's not right now. What did they call themselves?
FC 26.
It's not FC 25, 26. They are human beings who play. And there's a certain understanding you must have with your partners. The combination, you must play with him a couple of times to understand him for it to work on the pitch. And that's why when I say Sicho makes the point, if you have your spine and you have others who come in, it will be easier for the entire team to function. But when you have good players in their positions, because look, to be frank, the team on paper, if you used to play FIFA, It go be
Ebefa.
wow. Oh, it go Ebefa.
I'm already in place. Samanya is
Boga.
Ebefa. But that's not how it works.
That's not how it works. If you are looking at numbers, this season, Thomas Asante is banging in the goals. Semenyo is doing brilliantly well at Bournemouth.
Yeah.
So you
Second top scorer.
Boga, you look at those two and say, oh yeah, Charlie, it go be.
Is Asante the top scorer in the championship?
Yeah, he's a top scorer.
So
in the
the top scorer in the championship and the second,
Second
top scorer in the Premier League started
Yeah.
for the Blasters today.
Today, look, Abu Francis, solid player. Unfortunately, he's gotten injured. But I'm talking about the starting 11. Solid player. In fact, after Partey is him. If you are talking about technical ability, after Partey is him in that Ghana midfield. Full stop. You look at the defense. Upon Pepra, solid guy. Ajete
He's been
is
having
playing.
a great season.
Super season. Ajete is playing. Jerome is playing. Yirenji. I love that boy. Korn. Solid guy.
Very
Joseph Annan. Solid goalkeeper.
great season he's having.
But you see, if you just gather them and you throw them on the pitch, it doesn't work like that. Football doesn't work like that. And I feel today, look, the opposition too was a problem because of the way they play.
Which we knew about.
Oh, we knew, but you didn't know that.
No, I just
the-
pointed. I'm just.
No,
stating
you
it
knew
that-
going into that.
Yes,
This is how they
they will
play.
play,
But
yes.
we didn't know that certain key players will pull out of the team. That's what I want.
mean ours?
Yeah, ours.
Ah,
So I agree with Sicho when I will not fault the head coach too much for this performance and this result. It's just it's circumstances, because to be frank, the players who are available, who would you have chosen to play which position? Like, who else would you have picked?
but let's go back to the availability issue, Danike. Which of the key players who didn't go to Japan or wasn't included in the team to go to Japan was actually, let's say, injured and not available?
Tairu, I'm not a doctor. You are not a doctor.
No, the statement didn't list injuries.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
as the FA said about Partey's omission.
No,
Chiku's
Henry
omission.
released something on his Facebook.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So how
What
many
did
of
he
the,
say?
What he said was that some of the players, it was load management. Some of them were injured.
Legitimate, they gave legitimate reasons.
At least Kudus
as
has
to
not
why.
played 2 games prior to
No,
this.
Kudus,
yes,
yeah,
There's
yeah.
Lydia, we can say he's injured.
Yeah, it's
The
something.
rest of them, and
don't know
I'm,
about
and I'm
Thomas, we don't know
counting,
about
and I'm
Chiku's.
No, for
counting.
Thomas, he said load management.
But in Villarreal, how many games did they play?
Shock. Thomas,
Fatah Isaku, load
Jiku.
management.
Fair.
Fatao.
I get it.
Joseph Pinso. I'm talking about people who have been in
Yeah,
the
yeah.
team, would ordinarily be in the team.
Yeah.
And some of them are actually started. Like so, Jordan
Where's
captain.
captain? Where's captain?
Jordan.
Yeah.
Yeah, he too load management. I
Load
guess.
management.
Yeah. No, I mean
So
like.
so
load management.
so you're looking at Jordan, Isahaku, Pencil, Jiku, Thomas Partey, Kudus is injured. So at least that's 5 key players that have been critical in the
Elijah
squad.
is injured. Elijah Uzi is injured.
He's also always been part, exactly. So you
Yeah.
can include him. So like 6 key players that could have been there. Mostly because we know they're not injured. So could have been if circumstances were different. As Danike said, we all don't know the reasons they gave the coach or they gave the FA. But if it is load management, we know that it implies that the journey is too long. They just didn't want to go there. It's like it's too much stress. Let me put it that way. It's too much stress for an unimportant game.
Hang on a minute. How many of the Japanese players who played in the game today are playing in Japan?
All of them came
all of
from
them has come
elsewhere.
from
Yeah, a
you.
lot of them came from elsewhere.
All of them has come from you.
That's true. So, but I'm saying, so the case says makes a point about how he doesn't blame the coach.
Yeah.
And then I wanted us to, and then we talked about the absentees. Obviously, the reason he can't blame the coach. I'm going back to the reasons we gave and why all these players were missing, and whether we deem it legitimate enough given the circumstances that we missed that many players.
Friend, I get your point, but also, I said that to say this. Look, we have a core group of players, which is fact. But if not these games, which other games will players like Braden and Co get to play in? If not these games, where we'll get to see them in like prolonged, have like proper minutes, enough time for them to showcase what they can do. If not these games, because for me, even if Jordan Partey, Kudus, them came,
you would still have wanted to see.
I'll
these guys.
still have wanted to see some of these guys.
That's a fair point.
No,
But on Chicho's point, so then that feeds into the whole team building idea that Chicho spoke about. When you make whole changes, it's difficult for the new ones to
make
perform.
impacts.
So,
Exactly.
for example, if you had, let's say, the spine, all right, and Jordan started, Thomas Partey started, Jiku started, and then you were making substitution. Maybe you take off Jordan. Whoever is coming in will still have Partey behind
Or
him.
Jordan doesn't even start.
Yeah.
The spine is there, then Brandon starts.
He has Partey behind
Chiku
him.
starts, and another centre back who is new comes. There's some way.
So maybe slow integration. That
Absolutely.
you could still have seen these players with prolonged minutes, but alongside some of the
quality.
key players. Because we know bottom line is that whatever happens at the World Cup, all these other players will not go and start on their own. They will start alongside those players. So that's what we want to see.
Which is fact. But I'm also saying that when you make wholesale changes like this, which were forced from the coach's point of view, now the assessment is not necessarily on how the system worked.
Okay.
That's why it's a friendly. It could be individual input. What this player did in this position. And he could be looking at certain players who he has in mind that long term, these are guys I would want to go to the World Cup.
On
So
that
that's why,
score- on that
yeah, that's
score-
why it's a friendly.
Yeah. On
So-
that squad, DK, who impressed you? Like, what did you take away from it in terms of like individual players?
Yurinchi,
Yes.
he's going to the World Cup full stop. Why? Because he started a right wing back. It's a position we've seen that he can excel in. And I thought he held his own. When the Abu Francis injury happened and he had to slot into midfield, he seemed natural.
That's
now
where he
he's-
actually plays.
That's
A
where he
midfielder.
plays. But I don't. You see me? I don't care. I don't care about he's a midfielder. He's a midfielder. We know people who are wingers who, when they come to Black Stars, they don't do well. There's no guarantee he would have done well in midfield. But now he's proving that
He can do well there.
in the Black Star shirt too, he's as comfortable in midfield as at right wing back. So that's a plus. It's not that you take him to the World Cup where you've not tried him in midfield, and when something happens, you throw him in there and expect that he will excel. So now he's shown that in those small minutes in midfield, he was able to hold his own. In fact, that is the reason why Elisha went to the World Cup. Those 45 minutes against Nigeria, if you remember, he was thrown in, he held his own, and for that performance took him to the
Otto
World Cup.
trusted him.
So you look for things like this. You don't necessarily look at the entire team performance and say they were bad or they were good. That's why these are friendlies. So you look at certain individuals. Honestly, I thought Joseph Annan did okay. In a game where he faced a lot of shots, I think his positioning, yeah, you can talk about the passing, he was forcing it a bit, but it happens. When the entire team is under pressure, the goalkeeper will struggle. Because if he said he will play from the back, the guys didn't look comfortable. He will have to hit it long. The one who was there too is not necessarily good at holding up plays in Semenyo. So it's a very difficult position to put the goalkeeper in. But I think he was okay. And for me, again, it opens the debate. We have 3 goalkeepers who are good enough to be in the pool. For me, I am happy. I look at the... I can't even talk about Abu Francis because the guy hit. But Sibono,
Some way.
I will take him to the World Cup, but I won't start him. And let me quickly explain.
Okay, I'm listening.
He's those type of players that go to tournaments. He and that 6'3" plus tall striker, you take them when you are going to tournaments because there will be a need for them. He's a disruptor. So for me, you are leading one, you need to close the game. You bring him on to come and talk people.
What is
and
he
collect.
very good at?
Disrupting play.
Is he a good tackler?
He's a very good tackler. I love him for that. He knows where he will come in.
Why do you have issues with his game, though?
You see, overall,
Yeah.
modern day midfield, there are certain basic things you need to know
What
how
can't
to
he do?
He doesn't know how to take the ball under pressure, and he's playing as a deep midfielder, DM. You should be able to take the ball under pressure. You should have
So
the
like
presence
Thomas.
of mind to pick passes. Not at elite. Thomas is elite. Not at elite level, but like the
Receiving the ball under pressure.
under pressure. You shouldn't make your defenders think twice about giving the ball to you. And he does that. But I will take him to the competition. But he's not somebody I want to partner.
Under the current circumstances, who would you play alongside Thomas then? If it's not Kwesi Zibo, who has played alongside Thomas in the last 3 games, I believe. Yes. Who else do we have? Where is Sulemana?
Isn't he a split too?
See, Sulemana too is not getting game time.
No, he's not.
But he's okay.
And to be fair,
Elisha in the Black Star shirt somewhere.
eh?
So, to be frank, I understand Otto's the conundrum he's in, because I would play Yirenchi there, but because Lamte is not around, Ali do know. You don't know when he will decide that, because look at the Sudan game. One of the best right wing back performances we've seen in this country. That Alidu game against Sudan.
Yeah.
He balled out rough.
And then we saw what he did against Comoros.
I know, like, you don't know when. So for me, I don't trust him. Somebody who is playing out of position is playing better than him. To be frank, Yirenchi is he's playing better in that role than Ali.
So far in the Blaster shirt,
Yes.
Yirenchi is indispensable.
And Otto has plenty options who, when you look at their club form, they can do the job. It's just not working here. When you look at Elisha's passing map in his club form, he's not as bad as we see. Like, the guy is good, he's decent, he should be able to. But when he comes, it's not working. So I understand the head coach. But I'm saying that if push comes to shove, if it's critical, Abu is not going, the guy at Norwich, Amankwa, if he to injury some way, if they can't make it to the World Cup, I will push Yirenchi to partner Thomas.
And take a risk of
I will
whoever.
play Alidu and tell him not to cross the center line. I will play him. Like,
You have always been a big advocate of calling players back to the national team based on what they do with the national
because
team.
I don't care what you do for your club.
On that point though, do you think that we should call Sulemana irrespective?
Which Suleiman Kamaldeen?
No. The
Ibrahim
midfielder.
No, but
Because
when he's
every time he's played for Ghana,
he's
yes.
done well.
Yes.
I'm just saying, you see, there's a lot of competition in that position.
Something needs to get him into the team.
Yes.
And at the moment,
no, it's difficult.
Yes.
And to be frank, he's not had enough game time in Ghana to
status.
cement his status. So it's some of these
tricky,
things.
yeah?
It's tricky. But look, today's game overall it was poor. But I can pick out some good, some positive, some individual performances that going forward we can now trust. Which for me, for a friendly exercise, is okay. You can put this one behind you. Korea, no, we also go and look for another exercise over there. Maybe some one or two players can impress. Even look, Brandon Thomas Asante, his movement in this game, yes, he was not necessarily getting service, but I like strikers who are always looking for somebody like that. I like him. So you go and look at rating, maybe it's 3.9 or this thing. He didn't score, so he didn't.
Extra things.
But there are extra things that strikers do. He was constantly moving, constantly looking for the ball, looking for opportunities to catch the back line, sleeping like in behind. I like players like that. And he, and again, with the way his form is going at the end of the season, he's not somebody that you can drop. So it's good he got this amount of game time for him to prove. But yeah, overall we were poor, but it don't be anything. Like,
see,
yeah.
me, if I'm rating strikers, there are things I look out for.
okay.
One can be on the team, one can be on the striker. On this point, a striker who is not getting chances. It could be he's not getting into good positions, or it could be the team's entire attacking play is terrible. So when, for example, when Rasmus Højlund was at Man United, he was just terrible with positioning, so the chances never came to him. Now with Brennan Thomas Asante, his movement is good, positioning is good. The team wasn't attacking well enough.
Yeah.
And there's another striker who will miss chances. I'll take that. Because at least he's getting into the positions where the chances are coming.
You can work on the finish.
Yesterday, I know we talk about, but we saw Victor Osimhen. He missed one-on-ones. He missed a couple of chances, big headers in the regular time, but he finished the game with 2 goals because he was always there. So when it comes to the striker, I need a striker who is always there. You can miss some, yeah, it's part, you have to miss. I have no problem, but you should always be there so that when the chances present themselves,
at least one go enter.
Today he even had an effort, which was not because he was there. So those are, and as Danny mentioned, these are signs you can look at and pick positives from.
My last question to you guys would be on the left back position. We've always had, in fact, not always. Recently, we've had reason to be concerned about the left back position because of the performances of Gideon Mensah in the team. Today we saw Derek Korn. What did you make of his performance?
Fent, again, I'll lean into what Sicho said. There were too many unfamiliar partnerships in there.
So maybe if Con played with the regular back five or back four,
maybe even those in front of him.
Yeah.
Because it's wing back. He's the one providing the width even for the attack. It's tough, but I don't think he wasn't terrible.
He was decent.
The entire team was poor. I think he was decent. He was okay. I'll give him another chance.
Is there an opportunity there for Baba Rahman to come into the team? Because based on current performances, he's definitely still one of our best left backs.
There's
still
an
balling
opportunity
out.
for everybody. There's an opportunity for everybody.
I don't know what conversations have gone on, because obviously we know he took a self-imposed break.
Yeah.
And the last time he spoke, he said when he's ready, he would communicate. I don't remember him doing an interview saying that he's ready now. So I don't know what conversations have gone on. But would you encourage the team to put an extra effort into persuading him to come? You think there's a need to persuade him to come now?
Look, if he's out there and he's balling,
That's the fact. He's out there, he's balling.
then he should come. But wait.
Sijo, answer the same question.
No, the Ramito issue is
What did you call him?
Ramito. Baba Ramito.
His name is Abdul Baba Rahman.
The way he says it so casually, like we all know that's his name.
What is Ramito?
Oh, Baba Ramito. Ask him. Call him and ask him that which one has he prefer, Rahman or Ramito. Anyway, Baba Rahman, as we know him, he himself decided he wasn't going to play for the Black Stars for a time. He needed a break.
Yeah.
And I thought he needed to take care of himself.
Mentally, yeah.
Mentally. I was at the stadium when Ghanaian fans came
it was
him
bad.
at the World Cup.
We were not fair
At
to him.
the World Cup. Where he couldn't even turn to look at where the Ghanaian fans, especially when he was playing down that line. I was seated right there. I felt incredibly sad for him. In fact, Capito to suffer some Capito. When Capito missed the pen against Uruguay. So I was in the team hotel with the Black Stars because I was doing the Black Stars that So I met Capito and the wife, Jordan, and then their little girl. So I knew that was Madame Capito. So I'm
Mama Capito.
Yeah, Mama Capito. So I'm in the stadium and she's seated.
No, it's Madame Capito, not Mama Capito. Mama Capito is a mother.
Mama Capito and baby
Mama
Capito.
cannot be my mother. No. Andre is Papa Capito.
So Mama Capito and baby Capito are seated like two.
Wait, yeah, baby.
Yeah, little girl.
It's baby Capito.
Baby Capito. So they are seated, two, and then some family.
Sicho, you are very.
So no, where was Mama Rabito?
I didn't see. So Capito's family.
So there's Grandpa Capito.
Oh, original Capito.
Original.
Charlie.
Wait.
But they don't be counterfeit too.
So
Them say no, the counterfeit.
Yeah, you know where. You get aura, so you go to say correct.
Captain General.
So wait. So I bet this one.
Original Capito.
Andre is what?
Andre has a couple of names.
Oh wait.
Papa Capito or Captain General. For this
Not
conversation.
General Captain. There's a difference between
General Captain and a Captain General. Captain General, no. All national teams in Ghana, he's the captain. But when the Queens had their issue, who went there?
Did they?
You must play for the flag.
Oh. You have the right to fight for what you want to fight. But for the flag, not play for the flag. He be the Captain General. No?
Okay. I understand the difference now.
Yeah.
Because General Captain, you can be General Captain for a team.
No, for the Black Stars.
Okay. But
Captain General and Ghana. Under 2, under 5, under 7. See, he the Captain General, no. Ghana hockey team safe, then get issue. He gets a left for them. That is Andre Morgan.
So you were seated next to him.
So I was seated 2 seats above, And when he missed that penalty against Uruguay,
right?
Yeah, the Ghanaian fans.
Oh yeah.
They were laying it to him, the insults and all of that. Then all of a sudden, the big capital is crying.
Yeah.
Crying, she can't even breathe. So do you know, honestly, I don't know if many people know this story. So at the stadium, she actually passed out.
Oh, why? I was the one I tweeted it that
Yeah.
she was rushed to the hospital.
So do you realize that at halftime,
Andre was substituted.
yes, because of family issues.
yeah,
It wasn't because the
The little
the
girl was rushed to
straight
the
up,
hospital.
yes.
Yeah.
Because Chandler people did this capital.
Yeah.
And to be fair, after that point, the games have really sit up.
I remember when I broke that story, it was everywhere.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. And it happened. So I saw they took her.
and you saw it happen.
No, that day they crossed my leg.
Yeah. And the abuse.
So you know help safe. You know try.
You see, I had a job to do.
Okay.
The
No,
medical
and besides, thank you.
and me
That's
to
it.
do my job.
That's it.
Quick.
Yeah, that's it.
But yeah, so I was happy in the end. I went to the hotel. The girl was fine. They were fine and everything. But what I'm saying is, so the bottom man needed to take care of himself, and that was because I didn't think he enjoyed playing for the Black Stars anymore.
Mm-hmm.
And to be fair, since that time, he's gone on to be great for his club.
Yeah.
Consistently
Every
turning
year.
out performances, scoring goals, assisting, and having fun.
Mm-hmm.
He has to come down to Baba Rahman. Whether he thinks he's happy with where he is now and wants to be there,
Mm-hmm.
or he wants to come back into the very place that he thought didn't make him happy, that I think didn't make him happy when he played football. If he says he's ready now to come, he's Ghanaian, assess him, look at the options available, and then you can invite him. Otherwise, if he wants to stay out, I have no qualms. So
Because I think
that's
Baba
what he's
Rahman is the one player that should not be in the conversation of Adena Ubia qualifying a ball because he sacrificed a lot. Yeah, so he's not part of that. And I think that if Baba Rahman is ready to play for the Black Stars, like Danny said, quick, he has to be in the team.
If he is ready, if he feels like
Because
he wants to come
in terms of performances, there's no doubt.
yeah,
that
but we need
Baba,
players who psychologically are ready.
Yeah.
And now that the team has a team psychologist, I think goes a long way to help every player in the team.
Muftau, you have thoughts on the game. Okay, Achu has some very long thoughts on the match that he sent to me. You are on
Actually,
leave.
it's on leave.
Actually, leave, you know.
I think they've
The problem is that he has limited characters, and Achu when he's talking, so and the guy too is chisel, so he doesn't want to do the Twitter blue, so he can write long. So he has sent it to me on WhatsApp.
If Achu were here, he would have spent 15 minutes or 20 minutes on this day. I think Sikyo and Daddy K have said everything. Nothing more to add.
So I should read Achu's message.
Read Achu's message.
Okay. Achu says, that performance is a product of our questionable planning. We should not be giving days off to this many players as we have done in this window. The team is not settled yet for us to be excusing players. A decision that essentially forces the coach to experiment at every non-competitive international window. We've only been stable for 8 months, and even that is largely been more of results and functionality and not necessarily performances that give a sense of where this team is going and inspire hope for the future. And more to the point, we have gradually accepted a culture where for friendlies, up to about 6 big names will not turn up each time. This first happened in November 2022 under the current group of the Black Stars, and we all applauded Otuado for cracking the whip on the players who didn't show up. We remember the Kirin Cup controversy. It was this very competition. But immediately after the World Cup, we started excusing players again. There's always one player who is genuinely injured, but we tend to use that as an excuse to let the other big names rest. It's crazy because we are doing this in a period when the team is struggling for consistency. How do you make progress with this? That's what he ends with. And I think more to his point, you also have to refer to that dead rubber AFCON qualifier that we played again. Was it against Niger?
Niger.
Where so many players decided. Oh, I understand. I get it. But he's trying to say that it's becoming way too frequent. I get his point, you know, because that one.
We are never able to play our best team in any friendly game. And it's been like that for like, 5, 6, 7 years?
Yeah.
In any friendly game that we go, we are never able to have our best team available.
And we seem to forget.
This year, the Unity Cup. Even this year.
Exactly.
In London, that was in London.
In London, yeah.
This year,
Yeah.
And we forget that there was a time where we used these games with our best team to build consistency.
Yeah.
Because we played against Brazil with our best team.
Yeah.
We used to do Asia tour,
went
go
to
and beat
Wembley.
Japan,
Oh,
beat
Wembley.
Asia.
You recall 2006 post World Cup
That's what I was very
when we met this Japan side and beat them 4-1 and they gave us some container.
That's what I'm
as a cup.
referring to.
Yes.
We've been playing this Kering Cup for a long
2007, we
time.
played Brazil. That
Yeah.
was when Laya Kinsey and Co
Yes,
were all
yes,
there.
yes.
That was when Neymar and Co.
The best individual performance of any Ghanaian goalkeeper.
Kwalase
My
against
God.
Brazil.
Yeah.
My God.
That was
In a
We
friendly
came up
game.
against
In a friendly
England.
Say in a friendly
England was
Wembley.
2011.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So what has changed?
All our best and our best players were always eager to even play this game.
But I see from the players.
We caught
point of
Zambia
view-
and gave them 4.
From the players' POV too, times have changed.
Right.
The games are more now. Recovery is just a few days as compared to then times. So, if you say 2007 and 2025, two completely different
No,
times.
the Premier League have the Premier League games. Their numbers have they reduced?
No, but the truth of the matter is, look at our players that are playing. The players that are playing, most of them, how many of them are playing in Champions League teams? Not many of them. So you are playing the same league.
It's the same thing.
When it comes to international game, you can always have an agreement with your national team that when I come, I'm unable to play all the 2 games. Maybe I can play 120 games out of the 2. The teams always have these conversations.
Yeah.
But you need to show up because it's not only about the game itself. It's about also the bonding,
It's
the harmony,
culture,
the team,
yeah.
the training.
It's culture building.
And that is why that Samoan team, they always like to be in camp because it was,
The
apart
same
from the
group,
game,
yeah.
it was, Charlie, we
It
played
was a
at
vibe.
17 and at 20.
Yeah.
It was a
they can
vibe.
chill. You know, after the game, it was just being in camp.
Yeah.
I just don't think we have the same spirit around the
Even
team
the
again,
confidence they had because they were winning so many matches to the extent that they knew anytime they stepped out there, they needed to
Yeah.
win that match.
yeah.
Because when you lose and lose,
winning is habitual. Because
Yeah, at this point, we won't play until March.
yes,
Exactly.
The match we play twice.
Twice.
Then after
That's
that, World Cup.
June.
May,
World
June.
Cup, that two
Two
games.
games.
will be
That
played.
one to the boys who play giddy giddy.
Oh yeah, of course.
Everybody wants
no one wants to get
Slacker,
injured.
yo.
So it really is a missed opportunity. The more we talk about it, it
Yeah,
really
the,
is
the clearer it gets.
a
But you
big.
can also look at the positives.
No, there were positives,
There were
but
positives,
Some way.
we missed an opportunity to keep up with
No,
with
the
our team
excuses
building process.
that they gave is what is funny. Load management.
Yeah.
I don't
Anyway,
know.
so listen, you can let us hear from you 055 1111997 055 1111997 because as for the Black Stars, I've got a message here also from Seydo Adam who says that the GFA must work hard to bring some of these high-profile friendly matches to be played in Europe, especially when they fall in the middle of the European season. Our
They,
top player,
they only went to London to play against Nigeria.
Kering Cup,
It was
yeah.
in
And
London.
Jamaica.
yeah.
Yeah, it was there. It still didn't.
Our
it still
top
didn't
players
happen.
will not fly over 15 hours from Europe to Asia and back within a 7-day period. Remember, same happened in the last Keren Cup when our top players failed to travel. Speaking on that topic of travel,
No,
Benjamin
first-
Asari used 48 hours to get to Japan.
because it's
Part
coming
of-
from Ghana. But you see, it's an attitudinal matter. I'm saying the Japanese players, their players are playing in big teams in Europe.
That is also true.
But they flew to Japan to go and play the game. South Korea didn't
Full squad.
Full squad.
But that is their base. Japan is their home.
No, but the distance
why-
doesn't change
It doesn't change. This
for
doesn't
them.
change.
The load management doesn't change for the
It doesn't
players.
change.
Wait. If the Ghanaian boys were coming home, no matter the distance, they will still come because they are going home.
So
You
there's
can
extra
understand-
motivation.
There's an extra motivation to go.
But
But this
I
one,
want to buy the excuses. We were in London. Many of them they didn't come.
You see,
Alright,
the
guys.
London one too was outside the window.
But they could have come. You see, there's a project too. You see, some of the players need to understand that there's a project. We are going to the World Cup.
No, I'm saying the
I
Unity
think that
Cup,
project
if
should
you
be explained
remember,
by the
Yes,
coaches.
it was
The
after
clubs-
friendly window.
but the clubs still had some of the clubs didn't release players. There were
Well,
some,
yeah.
there
There's
were
some
some
players-
because it was outside the window, so you
All
still had
right,
to.
guys, I'm going to read some messages. You're listening to Game Plan on 99.7 Joe FM. And let me tell you a bit more about Betway, of course. And the bet influencer is here. It's time to get rewarded as the next big sports betting influencer with Betway. Place bets and share your codes with friends, fans, and followers. If they place bets using your code, you will earn 4% of their wager. It doesn't matter whether it's a win or a loss. If they bet with your code, you earn 4% cash off their wager amount. This means the more people bet with your code, the more you will earn. So start betting, sharing, and winning with Bet Influencer, exclusive to Betway. It's regulated by the Gaming Commission of Ghana. Bet the responsible way. Betway, get way more. And UPSA is inviting you to move, smile, and celebrate 6 decades of transformative education. Join students, staff, alumni, and the public for the UPSA at 60 Healthathon, Wellness in Motion, on Saturday, 22nd November at 6 a.m. on the UPSA campus. From free health screenings and high-energy aerobic sessions led by professional instructors to fun games like tag of war, sack races, and team relays, there's something for everyone. Come in your UPSA at 60 T-shirt and comfortable sportswear. For enquiries, call 0244 220 106, or you can email UPSA 60th Secretariat. The Secretariat is just SEC. Okay, UPSA 60th SEC at upsamail.edu.gh. UPSA scholarship with professionalism. Don't miss it. Countrymen, did you know that Okada accidents result in an average of 11 deaths on our roads every single day? Indeed, in the first 4 months of this year alone, 400 such deaths were recorded, not to mention horrendous head injuries and broken legs. As part of efforts to stem this national pandemic, the National Christian Men's Forum, a grouping of men's fellowships of partner churches in cooperation with the National Commercial Motor Riders Union and the Full Gospel Business Men's Fellowship, will hold the first ever National Okada Day Rally as follows. It's on Saturday, 22nd November 2025 at Manche Agbona Park, Jamestown, Accra. It's at 10 a.m. And in addition to speeches and exhortations, the rally will crown the most knowledgeable Okada riders to be selected through an interzonal quiz organized by the National Road Safety Authority and the Accident Victim Support Foundation. Prizes will be donated by SIC, Yamaha Motor Company, and the Pentecost Men's Ministry, Sicho and his people. Adum FM and Adum TV. What the Bob Pentecost? Yes. The
Behind the image and the glory of God, strong and courageous.
Okay. So anyway, so Adum FM and Adum TV are the two media giants within the multimedia group that are supporting this event as a corporate social responsibility. Black Friday is almost here. The biggest shopping season. DK, you like Black Friday, pa? They lie.
Of course.
You like Black
Who
Friday?
really like Black Friday?
Too much.
Hey, November said they come end though. There are some things I need to buy.
But anyway, so what's happening is that we too at Multimedia, we are doing Black Friday.
Oh, quick.
Yes, we are doing Black Friday.
What on name?
Oh, you're on airtime.
Oh,
The most important commodity.
Yeah, you're on airtime. So,
what's this one?
yeah, we want to reward our loyal
Brilliant.
listeners. Yes.
Hey,
So,
we didn't get to
yeah, we are the only media company doing Black Friday. You know what that means,
for there.
Fantastic.
Charlie. So, at the Multimedia Group, we are giving businesses the perfect opportunity to reach thousands of eager shoppers. Whether you are offering exclusive deals, discounts, or special promotions, our advertising packages will ensure your brand stands out where it matters most: on TV, radio, digital, or social platforms. Extensive reach across multiple media channels, flexible, affordable advertising packages, professional creative and marketing support for you. Don't miss out on the chance to make this Black Friday your biggest sales day yet. If you want it, so basically, we are giving you Black Friday so you can give your customers Black Friday. That's what it is. If you're interested, call Tony. Tony is the lead Black Friday man on 020-814-4353. 020-814-4353. Booking deadline is November 15th. And the date is 14th. So tomorrow is the deadline. Call Tony now if you want a Black Friday deal on promoting your own Black Friday event or sales. Okay, and Danike, your favorite program is back. The 2025 December on Joy season is kicking off in style with an uplifting experience as your superstation brings you beautiful moments to relive the glorious story of the birth of Christ. Okay? The best of Christ. Okay? Is Joy FM's Festival of 9 Lessons and Carols. It's happening at the Labadi Beach Hotel on Saturday, 13th December 2025. This year, Sicho must read some. Last year, DK, what did you do?
Oh, I introduced a speaker.
You did what?
I introduced
A speaker.
But this year, I'm reading.
Last year, you did what?
He introduced a reader.
I introduced here a reader. But this year, I'm reading.
You are reading yourself.
Yeah.
I'm great.
Quick.
Okay.
I reach.
Sele.
So you wear the shirt.
No, I go wear white.
Then again, the reason I kept asking you is that when you were talking, Karim put off your microphone.
But you say you.
He doesn't want you to. He doesn't want the people to hear you.
For whatever reason, Karim doesn't like you.
No, he's a fake news journalist.
So this year is on the 13th of December at the Labadi Beach Hotel. It will be an evening filled with your favorite Christmas carols, drama, comedy, and powerful scripture readings. Sicho will be reading this year as well. Sicho will be reading.
Give me Sele.
Oh, you get Sele. You don't get problem. You don't get. DK, who did you introduce last year? Do you remember?
Masami, I forget. I was on stage fully. Me, I know the guys.
Celebrating the birth of Christ, you were fooling. This guy. So experience live performances from Joe Metal. Oh, that's big. Quindalin, P.S. Ellis, Samoa, Ophoria Amponsa, Grace Corral, Lexi the Comic, and General Intatia. Okay? This is a celebration of faith, joy, and togetherness that you simply can't miss. Remember, it's the Festival of 9 Lessons and Carols on the 13th of December at the Labadi Beach Hotel. Oh, come, let us adore him, Christ the Lord. Sicho, which is that? It's a song, guys. Sing.
Come into Bethlehem.
Come and behold him, for the King of Israel. Oh, come, let us adore him. Oh, come, let us adore him. Oh, come, let us adore him, Christ the Lord. You see harmony.
Oh, Charlie.
You see harmony.
This is what we have the best team. This is why I love you guys. Look at it. Not rehearsed.
Oh, no,
I just poured it.
Oh, no,
quick.
No. Oh,
Just like that.
Quick combinations.
Quick.
By the way, did you guys see Muftau's dancing video from last week?
You go dance.
You go dance. What are you doing to the brand?
On a serious
Everybody knows this guy, so don't go and outshine him.
No, the thing is that I am better than him. That's the
Muftau, you're not better.
He's jealous.
Anyway, so if you want to attend the 9 Lessons, the Festival of 9 Lessons, the Festival of... If you want to attend the Joy FM Festival of 9 Lessons and Carols, simply send the word invite. Okay, invite. Send it as a word, invite, with the hashtag Joy9Lessons, and then send it to our WhatsApp number. That's how we identify you. So if you want to attend, send the word invite or invite me. Invite to use the hashtag Joy9Lessons. Add the hashtag to the invite too, right? Invite space hashtag Joy9Lessons. Okay, and then send it to 055 1111997, our regular WhatsApp number, and then we will send you an invitation to come. All right, guys, let's switch gears a little bit. Yesterday, the finance minister was in Parliament to read the budget for 2026. He took the opportunity to congratulate the Black Stars and obviously revealed how much money they had made available for them to participate at the World Cup next year. This is what the minister said yesterday at or in Parliament.
Mr. Speaker, we also take this opportunity to acknowledge the resilience and commitment of our Black Stars, whose qualification for the World Cup continues to inspire our nation. Right, Honorable Speaker, an amount of 150 million Ghana cedis has been allocated for the Black Stars to participate in the World Cup.
So, Sikapudo, 150 million. which is no different from last year's figure of $14 million. So roughly the same, really. He also said that they've put aside 200 million Ghana cedis to construct 3 new mini stadia in 3 of the 8 regions that do not have any kind of stadia.
Beginning 2026, government will commence the construction of modern sports stadiums in 3 out of 8 regions without sports stadiums. Mr. Speaker, an amount of 200 million Ghana cedis has also been allocated for the construction of mini stadiums in 3 regions. These new facilities will provide opportunities for young athletes to develop their skills, attract sports tourism, and serve as a training hub for regional and national teams. Beyond football, they will also support athletics, volleyball, boxing, and other disciplines that have long defined Ghana's sporting heritage.
All right, so we'll get into 14's and the commencement of the 3 new facilities there from next year, and what and where they should be, because they haven't told us exactly where these 3 new mini stadia will be. They just said that it will happen in 3 regions. They haven't told us which ones will start that particular project. Remember that the president has promised to build new stadia across all the 8 all the 8 regions that don't have any. He's promised to build stadia in all of them. He said they'll start with 3 next year. So we'll get into that conversation shortly. But the budget issue, Mufta, you said you wanted to say something. You are. I'm listening.
When I listen to the budget, I noticed that next year Ghana is supposed to host the Africa Athletics Championship.
More.
It never came up. It was never mentioned.
More.
When is that one?
The Africa Athletics Championship.
They want to do it in May.
Yes.
After the World Relays.
When do we have our supplementary budgets coming through?
I think it's usually in the second quarter, I believe. Or is it
Because
March? I don't know.
If you look at it, if we are not able to do it in May, the World Cup is in June, July. The Commonwealth Games is in August. So if the Africa Senior Athletics Championships does not happen in April, May, then there's no need for us to hold the championship again. And I'm thinking, we are barely, 6 months away, 7 months away. We don't have a local organizing committee in place to prepare for the championship. So
why did we take the right?
Why then did we take the right? That's an obvious question.
This is giving me African Games vibe.
Because I'm like, I don't know. I know. So Danny, I'm looking at how, as a country, efforts were made to secure the hosting rights of the competition. Some of the best athletes in the continent are expected to assemble. We don't want to have a horrendous organization.
Bring them here, because if they can fit, we'll do commentary.
Oh, quick.
So we'll get select. Charlie, you have to boost the local.
No, but I'm wondering, thank you. Is the country Ghana, is it in our plans for 2026 that the rest of the continent will assemble here for the Africa Senior Athletics Championship? Or we want to do what Cameroon did and the likes of Tobago and your wife from Cote d'Ivoire?
Look at that. Marry Jose Talu.
Marry Jose Talu.
And somebody's wife.
You're attacking somebody's
wife.
Then you are. You're attacking somebody's wife.
See, Faith is Fentio's wife. Mary is Fentio's wife.
No. I just admire them. Okay, so Mufti, I think you have a very valid point.
Yeah. I think something must
so
be
it's
done.
something that we need to take up, even as a media house, and investigate, because quite clearly the African Senior Championship is a big deal.
Is it that they don't know?
I don't know. I don't know.
Shock.
Because it should feature, because if we are hosting a competition, we are hosting all these athletes. It's a lot of money.
Yes,
exactly.
It should be
and we got the rights even before we got the rights in June.
The rights.
June.
Now I do this sport there for the rights long time.
You understand? Yes,
Quick.
we have the rights, okay, and we're supposed to host the competition next year. in May, as Muftar said, ideally should be when we should host it. The fact that we don't even have an LOC, the LOC doesn't have an office, there's no budget, there's nothing. It's a problem, and it wasn't featured at this year's budget reading is an issue. Either oversight, or they just don't deem it important enough to factor into it, or they're waiting for, like Sicho mentioned, maybe a supplementary budget somewhere. But I think that either way.
Have you seen the full draft of the budget?
Either way, I've seen it. No, I've seen it.
It's not there.
Yeah, I've seen the full statement.
there.
It's very long. Yeah, it's not there.
It's not there.
It's not there.
Okay.
So look, let's do something. We can't. Thankfully, we don't need a new stadium. University of Ghana Stadium, the track is certified. It's cool. If it needs some works to be done there, then we need to start now.
Because in fact, we need an LOC that will assess everything we need, and we will have to contact World Athletics. We don't have this. We don't have that. We need this.
Absolutely.
We need that for them to support us. But
But
if
one
we
of the-
are not working,
Hey,
then-
one of the problems that the University of Ghana Stadium has when it comes to like even athletics, there's no call room.
yes,
So and you can't have a standard athletics competition without a
without
call
a
room.
call room.
You know, so how do we, or where can they put a temporary call room at least? Like all these things are things that the LOC will take care of. But without an LOC, it's very difficult. Planning is difficult, and we are on a route to embarrassing ourselves. So we need to step in. We need to do something. But 150 million. This is not eyebrows. It's not one of those things that eyebrow raising. It's not. It's not one of those things that has to go like, wow. It's just.
Wait. You see, he said to participate, but I want to. Is it preparation with participation,
Everything.
or
Yes.
so the match qualifier, the match friendlies, all those things?
Everything.
Well, then that one there is kind of expensive.
No, but the match friendlies, I don't think that will come from the state too.
But you see, the good news is that FIFA already even gives the teams
Yes.
preparatory money, right?
Yes.
So I guess that's probably not.
Which
even
you get a
factored in.
1.5 million from FIFA.
This one is particularly on participation. So this will cater for the bonuses of the players, the officials, and the technical team members, or and
Well, the
management.
money is for Benjamin Sanrio.
Yeah. So
Belgilo.
actually, so I got clarification. That I need to share. That this budget is just a budget for the team's participation from the first game all the way to the final, in case they get there. That's what they've budgeted for. And this budget does not include, and I repeat, it does not include a component for flying supporters to the World Cup. This is just for the team. So this money will take care of appearance fees, bonuses, and all the other things that the team needs all the way to the final.
Like
So
what? Other things like what?
Hiring extra technical staff. All of them will come with compensation.
Miscellaneous,
Yeah.
Per
You
diem,
know,
all
yeah,
those
yeah,
things.
yeah. You know,
I thought you were going to mention accommodation. FIFA, they can't accommodate you.
Muftar, why?
No, I'm coming. I'm just taking my mind back to why they use Black Queen's money for accommodation.
Because it's World Cup, which means that we'll hire scouts. And the scouts will
We'll
start.
bulk Otto's teams.
Yeah, we will do a whole lot of things. We will get our chef. We need to go with a chef. So
The last
Oh,
one,
we already have one.
the chef was really.
no. I didn't say we don't have one. I said we need to go with one, which comes with cost. We need to load all the banku and the things from here and take them to America. Okay, so that's what we always do. We need to carry the banku from here to America. All the okro, all the omutuo, everything we have. Yes, so all of those things are cost. You understand? So they budgeted. So this money is budgeted all the way to the final, and to be fair, it's a similar figure to what was done for the 2022 World Cup, which was 14 million.
Even 2010 World Cup, it was 40 million.
So now if you put 150 million Ghana cedi, that's roughly another 14 million, right? Okay, so if the team gets knocked out in the group stages, they will spend all the money. Whatever is left, they will bring it. But this is the issue I want us to really discuss, this particular one.
I don't think that it is something I'll recommend.
Are they?
Well, Kwani, we are in a period that we are in austere situation. Say, you need to build sports infrastructure in Ghana. Then, now you can to transport supporters and people all the way to America. Askan 5 multi-purpose parks in some of the communities for me. I believe, say, you will Ghana for be in those areas. Who be our person find your own resources. We can facilitate your travel documents. Then you go.
Come for invitation letter. They'll go and they'll give you. If you want a visa letter to the embassy, they say his ministry can give you the letter. But I said they will put you in a plane and take you to America to go and watch football. Like forget it.
Seeing is believing.
French, we've been here before.
Where?
Ministers have told us they will not fly supporters. But when corporate Ghana brings resources for them to fly supporters, they will come.
Yes. So it makes sense.
And it's two different things, right?
Yes, so it makes sense. So it's saying that it's not going to recommend that we use Ghana. We don't get money. So we're not going to use Ghana's money to fly supporters. If corporate Ghana comes in and says that we want to support the Black Stars by flying fans, so ministry, last World Cup, it was MTN that injected money that the ministry used to fly the fans to.
When playing on Goldfields.
Yes, MTN and Goldfields. Yes, Goldfields. Yes, thank you. So it's in order.
So we are not using our money.
What the government is saying, as for the taxpayers' money, you need block. So we won't use that one to fly the taxpayers. No, those who are paying the taxes to USA, who would be maybe some of them will come. So the taxes.
Do you know why? Do you know why this is always an issue every year? The reason the government cannot come out and state that they are taking supporters to the World Cup is that in order for them to do that, it means that they are going to use our taxes. Now, if you are going to use our taxes to take the supporters, how do you determine who goes
and who stays?
And who stays? So that is the main issue. That's why it is impossible for any minister to say the government is taking supporters. So now they will say that there's corporate Ghana that is coming on board.
So corporate Ghana says you'll take this group. What are you doing? Are you part of the group?
Are you part of Ghana supporters?
Exactly. Because otherwise, if government is taking them, we have to share it. Every district bring 3 people.
Oh, but they do it too.
But even
relax. Those ones are not. Those ones they give MP slots. That's not. I don't. We know what you're talking about. What?
It's not necessarily the MP slot. They will go to this community. You bring this community. You people bring.
Right. Okay. So is that publicized? If I were there, would I know about this?
They will not publicize.
Then that's a problem because then you don't give me a fair chance to bring somebody from Tumu.
Fair chance. Fair.
Who fair chance?
I'm saying that if you are using our taxes, the chance has to be fair.
Fair.
At least give me the illusion that I have a fair chance.
That's the illusion, no.
But I don't even get the illusion.
The
because
illusion,
I don't know.
No, the illusion is that government will go use their money. So if you say you don't dey inside, but government will take people go. But how they will do it, no? That's the illusion.
You know what you worry.
Sicho, we were in Qatar together.
Oh yeah.
The money they were sharing, no. It be corporate Ghana, the money that they were sharing to supporters.
Corporate Ghana.
Wait, Muftar, who was sharing money?
Oh, per diem to fans. But they take the fans, somebody go use, don't give them money.
Somebody
They will give supporters per diem.
Cote d'Ivoire.
Not Cote d'Ivoire, Qatar.
I said the per diem to fans. No, I know also about
Cote d'Ivoire.
We don't
the
know
one
about Qatar.
to the extent that the fans held a press conference. You forgot
They
it.
mentioned the amount.
I covered that press conference.
They mentioned the amount.
In Qatar, it was smooth. No,
I love Ghana.
you get
In Qatar, they come your hotel. They knock your room. They enter. How many of you are in this room? They sort you out.
Every fan.
Oh, correct dollar.
So you mean in Qatar, the Ministry of Youth and Sports
Yes.
shared per diems to fans in their hotel room?
As they should. As they
No,
should.
I didn't say this. I'm trying to.
Oh, I'm telling the listeners, not you.
Okay.
Are you sure?
So that's what you are saying. That's what they are saying.
Oh yeah.
No, it's fine.
How much?
It's like $500.
No, the first tranche was 3.
No, it was 500.
It was 500.
Yes.
How do you know?
How do I know? I was there. Was I not in the hotel?
Get some.
In fact, let me tell you one thing.
I check like they get the whole face.
Let me tell you one thing. And this one, dear, it be your friend, Kempon.
Right.
Kempon come say this be media hotel. How they come?
And you mentioned Kempon because he was contracted to fly the
Yes.
fans, so that's why.
No, and in fact, what he even did for the media was completely different. He just came, okay, media, you people are here. So, in fact, in Unkrana, it will be like $100 or so. You take the money, give them quickly, boy, make a share giveaway.
Done again. African Games done.
But that money, I didn't take mine. I didn't take their money. I didn't take mine. I need to call down and take the money because it was meant for the media. But it wasn't enough for everyone because we were many. How are we going to sort out everyone? And they needed to change it to something. Not endorse.
Muftar, before you went to the World Cup, I intervened. Oh. I prayed for you. When you came back, you gave me $20. But you were collecting money from Kempon, from Dakwekuya.
I didn't collect it. What is your problem?
You didn't get his.
I didn't get my own. What is your own?
You see,
I didn't
there's
take
something
mine.
they call the signature sheet.
Yes.
It's there. If you sign, who cut you?
No.
So I'll be there telling me you didn't sign.
So we were there. Hang on. We were there.
Games.
We were there when Dan told us that Kempon has something for the media. Right? And at that time, I was already out of the hotel. And gone to the...
Do FIFA work. What can amount?
Okay. By the time we came back,
now.
it seems Okule took my money. I didn't
Hey, you can't sit on radio and level wild allegations.
But Okule and I were in the same room now. But
Okay,
it
fair enough.
just a
Okay,
joke.
so we'll see. But the sports minister has said something explicitly. Or say, if you want a letter, they can help you facilitate that you are a genuine fan going for the World Cup. Go to the sports ministry and collect the letter, add it to your visa application. That's what he said.
Even that one
So we
can
don't want
have a
people to
reservation.
come there, then they will say that they will chase them away. Print the letter, print like, I don't know, like 500 copies. Okay? And then you can put the name there. And then you can you can put the name there and then we'll move. Anyway, so that's that. Danny K, Cristiano Ronaldo, what's the situation? Is he gonna miss the first 2 games of the World Cup or what's happening? Yesterday he got sent off, the first red card in his entire Portugal career. Impressive indeed. But there was a moment of indiscretion that led to the red. But what are the implications for him? What many people are quite interested in. What's potentially going to happen?
What is potentially going to happen?
He's going to miss 2 games now.
Have they said something?
Why, if he gets sent off, it's not automatic.
No, it's not automatic.
You miss an automatic. You have 1 game.
Yes.
Then they decide
For
whether...
violent contact, have you read the rule?
Oh,
Yes.
Massa.
Violent
Violent
conduct, they'll
Right,
decide.
that reads-
They'll still decide.
No,
So
that's why they are
discretion.
saying that
Okay.
they are asking the question whether FIFA has got the balls.
If I give him away,
ban him,
To make that decision.
Massa, ban him.
About you want to talk?
Ban him.
If I give him, say,
the joke.
I buy you the
So
joke.
you're saying that Ronaldo can punch somebody in the face.
He hasn't punched anybody in the
didn't
face.
punch
He didn't
He
punch
can
anybody.
elbow somebody.
He didn't elbow anybody in
He
the
elbowed
face.
anybody.
No, so he can elbow somebody.
He can try to get himself away from somebody and accidentally
You
elbow
are
somebody.
very
That's what
dishonest.
happens. That's what happens.
Honest
That's
human
what
beings.
it is.
Bye bye. Very dishonest human beings. All right, you're listening to Game Plan. We have about 7 minutes to go. I have a very special guest in the studio. Very, very beautiful woman in the studio. Very rarely do we have women join us on the show. Yeah, is it what?
Then can you say you can sit where?
Can you want to make you come sit here?
Karim Party.
High chair. Bonsoir. Oh, Charlie. Charlie.
Charlie. You don't say what? Bonsoir. Bonsoir. Oh, Charlie.
So difference there.
No, you see, this is accent. You know, with that one. No.
Yeah.
This is accent.
The bonsoir, they fly. The bonsoir.
When I was coming in here, before I came in, we were chatting outside. And we met Evans Mensah, and Evans Mensah said he speaks French, so he wants to speak French to the woman. I said, okay, go ahead. He said, "Je t'aime beaucoup." Junior, what does "je t'aime beaucoup" mean?
It means I love you so much.
Hey, you just meet somebody, no, "je t'aime beaucoup."
Yeah.
But why would Evans do something like that?
Why would you do that, Evans?
That's the only French line he
No,
knows.
you know, it happened at a point where Fentio doesn't understand, so they could communicate the two
Ah.
of them alone.
Good. So, listen, we've been joined by Junelle Bouya. She's audit and quality control at Easy Life. And they're organizing the Francophone Festival 2025.
Bonsoir.
That's right. At the University of Ghana Stadium on the 22nd and 23rd of November. So she's here to talk about it. This is our CSR. to the Francophone community in Ghana. So, Janelle, tell us a bit about yourself. Where are you from? And yeah, go on.
Okay, I'm from Gabon. I've been living in Ghana for about 10 years.
Oh,
now.
Do you speak do you speak any Ghanaian language?
Metitri Kakra.
And you learned all your English in Ghana?
Yes, I did.
Is there a huge Gabonese community in
Yes, we do have a lot of Gabonese in Ghana here.
Oh,
and
wow.
many other Francophone communities.
Wow. Tell us about the Francophone Festival then.
Okay, so the Francophone Festival is actually the moment for every Francophone living in Ghana to feel at home.
Yeah.
Yes, because we notice we have a variety of Francophones, but we don't often meet. We don't really know each other. So this is an opportunity for us to bring them all together as one for a 2-day celebration of Francophone culture, of sports, and music and gastronomy.
Oh, eating. A lot of
Yes.
Francophone food.
Francophone food. So
Interesting.
if you love acheke, I think you get it there as well.
And tell us a bit more about when this is happening, who's participating, special activities that you've put together.
Okay, so we do have football and basketball teams that are going to play throughout the 2 days. We also have Francophone entrepreneurs who are coming to display their product and services. We have partners such as Bella Kwa, who is really supporting us to making this event happen. And so it's going to be very exciting, and you get the opportunity to meet a lot of people.
A lot of French girls.
Yes.
Oh, God. Oh, that's interesting. And you said there will be a lot of music as well.
Yes, music. We have a freestyle participants that's gonna like rappers
In
and
French?
singers. Yes.
Oliver.
French rap.
Yes.
Oliver.
Are you not bringing Magic System?
Oh, come on. Maybe at our second edition, but right now I don't think we're.
Oh, this is the first one.
This is the very first edition.
Okay. How many people are you expecting
We're
overall? then?
expecting about over 1,000 people.
Wow.
Yes, we have a very large community in Ghana.
Wow. And these are just the Africans. The French people are banned.
Did you see that?
You see, Karim,
Is it what?
when she said they are expecting over 1,000 people, the smile. Oh, Charlie.
Okay, as you know, it's on the 23rd and 22nd, 23rd.
Yes, exactly.
Can anybody come or just the French people?
Yes, everybody is invited.
Karim is invited too.
Yes, of
Oh,
course.
sweet
Invited.
Karim.
You can just register online.
Okay, how do we register?
Okay, we have our website, which is www.easylifegh.com.
Easy Life.
Yes,
Okay.
gh.com. Or
Okay.
you can call us on 026-215-5555.
Interesting.
Or follow us on our social media, Francophone Fest 2025.
I
love it.
Merci beaucoup.
Yeah, pas de quoi.
Oh, Charlie!
What does it mean?
Oh, Charlie!
Pas de quoi.
Yeah, pas de quoi.
Y a pas de quoi.
Pas quoi.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
like you're welcome, or don't mention it.
Y a pas de quoi.
Oh, okay.
So,
I thought y a pas court. I thought
No.
I thought it's like oh wow. All right, anything else you want to say before we let you go?
Yes, we want to invite all Francophone, especially because we have a lot of them that are hiding. We don't know where they live. Some stay at Nungwa and other far places. But this is the moment for them to reconnect and network with their peers. So they're all invited for this event. And let's have fun the French way.
Yeah, let's have fun. the
Oliver
French way.
and Koulibaly.
Yeah.
Go.
So we'll have fun the French way.
Yes.